Hello all, welcome back to Shaving with a Peg Leg. Glad you're all here. I appreciate you coming by. And I want to say, first thing, I appreciate all the condolences and prayers from all of you from my last video. Right here, it hit me right here. Okay, I appreciate that. It's been a hard time. As you can see, I haven't shaved my face, and I'm not going to until just before Thanksgiving, probably the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, and then again on the Friday after, because my aunt's funeral services, I don't know why they did this, don't ask me, but they held them off until the day after Thanksgiving. To me, that's 3 weeks too long. I mean, it's almost 4 weeks. It's wrong. Excuse me, could have held it in the next week. Fine. I don't know why they did it. It's crazy to me. But anyways, I'll shave for Thanksgiving and I'll shave for her funeral. And that will be the end of my No Shave November, which is we don't shave in November to bring awareness to men's health issues, physical, mental health, and suicide prevention. All that's rolled into one. That's why we don't shave in November. So I will honor that until the 25th of November. I have to cut it early because of things. I can't go looking like this for Thanksgiving and for funerals. So you'll have to excuse me for ending it early. But anyways, I appreciate you being here. Like I said, thank you very much. Thank you for your thoughts and prayers. I appreciate it. We're just going to do a quick head shave tonight. I'm using the head Blade Moto. It's the one with the one ball. The ATX is the one with the 2 wheels up front, and it just pivots like that. And the Moto pivots this way and this way. I don't know if you can see it well, but the whole thing pivots to and fro, up and down. It has a good old time there. For soap, I'm just going to use the Old Spice cream. I'm using my new bottle, the new version of Old Spice, and for an aftershave balm, I'm using the Daily Hydration Old Spice. And for brush today, we're using the RazoRock Big Bruce 28mm synthetic, and we're just going to take and put the cream right on the brush. That should be enough. We're going to take our spray bottle from the Razor Company. You can get them other places, but I got that one at the Razor Company, and we're going to just lather this up. Oh guys, it's been a week. Okay, that's got to go down more. There we go. It's blowing too much on my head. As I sling the soap everywhere, this stuff is quite the cream right now. It's like a paste on the head. I didn't think I used that much, but I guess I did. Oh look, a snowdrift on the front. Still pasty. That should do it. You guys saw, I hope you saw, I didn't look in the camera to see if it was picking it up, but I didn't put that much in here. That stuff really lathers up. Okay, we're gonna go with that regardless. Alright, back to front is with the grain. Alright, I'm gonna get a little political, but not so much US politics right now. Because I saw something, I read an article the other day that just pissed me off to no end. That Anthony Blinken, our US, whatever he is, Secretary of State, I guess he is, had been talking to Arab leaders in the Middle East about the Israeli conflict. And they were telling him and the US to get Israel to stop their retaliation into the Gaza Strip, to cease fire, to stop the war, telling us to get Israel to stop the war. And the slaughter of innocent civilians. Okay. First of all, Hamas started this. They drove into Israel, kidnapped families, raped young girls and old women, beheaded babies, killed entire families, took people hostage. They started it. Now Israel's saying they're not going to stop until Hamas is destroyed. They've had enough of their shit with their rockets coming in all the time too. So they're done with it, which I don't blame them. Only so much you can take. Okay. But what pissed me off is these Arab leaders telling US to get Israel to stop. You could have stopped it before it even started. All you fuckers, excuse my French, knew that Iran was sending Hamas weapons on the daily. On the daily, Iran was sending Hamas weapons and money. You knew it. You didn't stop it. You didn't try to stop it. You didn't say, hey guys, look over here, Iran's doing this. You didn't do nothing. But now you're blaming Israel for protecting themselves? And I'm sorry, Palestine, Israel has been around since beginning of time. It's been Jew land since Jews have walked the earth. The Palestinians and the Jews are cousins. The only thing that separates them, to me, is their freaking religion. This is where religions come into play and cause all kinds of shit. I mean, look at the Christians with their Spanish Inquisition and their Crusades. Anyways. You knew about it. You could have stopped it before it even started. You guys could have told Iran to knock it the hell off. You could have told Hamas, hey, all that shit you just got, cough it up. We want it. You're not going to do this. You're not going to start a war. Israel gave up the Gaza Strip so you could have a land. You could have a place to call home. It's just, why do we, half a world away, have to stop it? Why didn't you stop it? Before it even started, you could have stopped it. You didn't because you wanted to see what would happen. And now that the Hamas is getting their freaking ass whipped, you want it to stop. Well, guess what? Homie, don't play that game. Whip their ass. Eliminate them. Have you guys seen that they caught 500 young men, Syrian young men, coming across the southern border? Going to places like New York, Chicago, LA, St. Louis. Why are young fighting age Syrian men coming into this country across the southern border? How did they get to the southern border? How did they get to Mexico? Who transported them to Mexico so that they could slide across the border into the U.S.? How many more have already made it here? Where are they? If you guys in the United States are not armed, I highly recommend you go get yourself armed, learn how to use it, and stock up on ammo. Make sure everybody in your household knows how to use it, unless they're, really young. I started my kids at 7. Some kids are more mature at 5. You can start them at 5 if you want. But I recommend you arm yourselves, because shit is coming. Don't believe on the internet the news stories about 400 pounds of explosives were stolen, or 400 guns were stolen from UPS in Tennessee. That happened in 2018. But believe the fact that 400 bulletproof vests were just stolen that were supposed to be shipped to Ukraine. Believe that. And believe that a month or so ago, 400 pounds of explosives were stolen from a mining company, along with blasting caps. Something serious is going to happen. And everybody's going to go, never saw that coming. You don't read the news? If you love your family, if you like living, if you love life, arm yourselves, get your ammo, learn how to use your firearm, be proficient with it, and be ready to defend your family. Shit is going to go down in this country, and I don't know what it's going to be, and I don't know when. But something is coming. Something is coming, guys. Alright, that's actually good up here. I just need to do the back. One swipe of that. And we'll go to our Walmart brand disposable. They're fine. They work just as well as a Bic for me, and they're half the money. But that's for me. Some people may not like them, but I don't have a problem with them. I think I paid 98 cents for 10 or something like that. I'm just telling you guys, the world right now is a freaking powder keg. And China is just sitting back watching the U.S. to see how we react to, well, they saw how we reacted to Ukraine, where, Hawaiian citizens each get $700 for losing their house, and Ukraine gets billions. Hey, Joe, read between the lines, Joe, okay? You're a tard. My uncle, who used to sit at Thanksgiving dinner and make little animals out of his mashed potatoes and go, wee, has more common sense and more brains than you do. Still some. Might have put too much angle on it. But that thing with the Arab leaders telling us to tell Israel to stop, well, Israel's not going to listen to Arab leaders, that's for sure. They're not going to listen to us on this either. They're determined this time. It's done. They're done playing with Hamas. And I don't blame them. Hamas is always shooting rockets into Israel and stuff. And where do they get these rockets? Iran. And Iran's threatening the United States that if we try to help Israel, if we escalate this at all, they're going to start sinking U.S. ships in the strait over it. I can't remember off the top of my head right now what the strait is. Strait of Hormuz, whatever it is. They're going to start sinking our ships over there in the sea, in the Gulf over there. They're going to start sinking our ships. No, I don't think you are. Because you're going to be a glass parking lot. Dickinson's Witch Hazel. Iran should have been taken out years ago. Years ago. Those guys are nothing but a bunch of nutballs. Aftershave. New style, Old Spice. They're all psychopathic. And that's what religion does to people. That is what religion does to people. Islam's total goal is world domination. It's in the Quran. Anybody that's not a Muslim must die or convert. And the ones that do convert are still not treated as full Muslims. They're always looked on as with suspicion and given hard time and being bullied and everything because they were not born a Muslim. Old Spice Daily Hydration. That much. But that's the ultimate goal. And now we've got a bunch of military age males from Syria and who knows where else in the United States running around. Why are they here? Syria is still in a civil war. Why aren't they over there fighting for their country? Ukrainians did it. Even the women stepped up and started fighting. But these Syrian men come here? Why? Because they've been trained at Al-Qaeda camps and now they've been sent here to infiltrate us and blow up power stations, cell phone towers, fuel depots, water works, derail trains, airports. Hello? You know what sucks about being one of us? You know what really sucks about being one of us? Is having to deal with all the other assholes. And their frickin' stupidity. We're smart. We know what the hell's going on. Okay? These other guys are off in La La Land where they're dancing on rainbows and watching unicorn sparkle farts. It's... I am so disappointed I lived long enough to see this country become what it is right now. I am so disappointed. I have got no legs below the knee except for prosthetics. But if I need to, I will pick up a gun and go to the front line. I will. I'm tired of it. If it breaks out here, I will be headed towards where it broke out. It's end of story. I've got the ammo. Lord knows I got the ammo. I need a semi-truck to carry most of it. Well, dump truck at least. I got 250,000 rounds. Anyways, several rifles, handguns, whatever. But I stock up on ammo. That's my currency if the world economy, if the economy collapses and the dollar becomes useless and everything goes to barter system. People say, "Oh, get gold and silver." Screw gold and silver. That's money to me. I'm gonna trade you something you're gonna need. Bullets. That's what I'm gonna trade you. I got lots of 12 gauge and lots of 22 because everybody has a 22 long rifle. I probably got almost 100,000 rounds of 22 long rifle because everybody has a 22. Okay? That's me. I admit it. I don't care. ATF knows what I have. They've been to my house. They knocked on my door because of my large ammo orders. What are you doing with that? I said, I'm shooting it. Can't do anything to me. Anyways, guys. Yeah, I'm waiting for my floor in my closet to collapse in my room. I know it's already sagging. I've got to get somebody out here to prop it back up. Anyways, it was a good shave. Stop with the politics. Stop, because I could go nuts. I already am nuts, but I could go crazy on that. Look to prepare yourselves. Stock up on food. Get a couple months worth of canned goods in your house. Get some bottled water in your house. Do what you got to do, because something's going to happen. I mean, look at the meat packing plants that all of a sudden blew up. I was like, what, 5 or 6 of them that we lost? And we got China and Gates buying up all the farmland but not farming on it. Well, China is, but they're sending it all back to China. It's none of it staying here. And, all right, I gotta stop. I gotta stop. This is not a political channel, it's a shave channel. I'm just telling you guys, be prepared. Something's coming. Don't know when. Could be next month, next week, or a year from now, or 10 years from now. Don't know. Something's coming. Anyways, guys, the head blade Moto. This thing rolls all directions. This rocks back and forth, goes up and down. It's a good little shaver, and they're fun to use. My cheap little Walmart brand razor that I use for tight areas. Old Spice, be a man. Isn't that what it says? Smell like a man. Excuse me. Smell like a man. Alright. Use the Dickinson's Witch Hazel, the new style Old Spice, and the Old Spice Daily Hydration Aftershave Balm. Alright guys, thank you for being here. Like, once again, I appreciate all your thoughts and prayers. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. Alright, I gotta get out of here because this is running long. Love you all. Thank you very much for being here and listening to my rant again. But be prepared, guys. Be prepared. Don't let anybody tell you you're doing wrong by doing it, because you never know. It could be a natural disaster and you might need that stuff. Alright? You all take care out there. Love you very much. Don't forget, I do have an affiliate link for the razor company. And if you're considering buying from the razor company, please consider using that link, and I get a kickback, yes, and then when that account hits $25, I get a gift card to the razor company for you guys to spend how you want when you win the gift card. You use the link, you get the monies. Don't forget to check out the Blue Shave Club. They've got a cartridge razor that is pretty good. It's right up there with the Harry's. And they also make donations to law enforcement charitable organizations, especially for families of officers slain on duty. Okay, so check those guys out too. I fail to mention them a lot. I don't know why, because that's a good cause to me. Don't forget to check out the links for the channels, the 4 channels I'll put in the description box. All those guys are under 1,000 subs. Please give them a like and a sub. I'm sure they would appreciate it. And with that, my babbling ass is out of here. So enough of the babbling back behind the camera. You're in the chair next. Happy shaves out there, guys. Stock up.